All right, mabuhay Philippines. Good morning and good evening, everyone. Welcome to Pageant Trend. My name is Jay, and I am the founder of this page, Pageant Trend. And before we start our live session for this night, so let me tell you that we are also live at our Pageant Trend YouTube channel, aside from our um, Facebook page. So if you are new to our channel, please don't hesitate to click the like and also subscribe button and also hit the notification bell so that you will be notified every time we have new uploaded videos and interviews with the king and queens of pageantry. So before anything else, I would like also to please like our Facebook page and also follow our Instagram account, which is the pageant trend. So I know, guys, you are all excited to meet our guest for tonight. So she is one of the Binibining Pilipinas candidates of 2020, and she is representing Cavite. So wag na natin patagalin. Let me introduce to you or help me welcome here in Pageant Trend our guest for tonight. We have Binibining Pilipinas 2020 candidate number one, Samantha Panlilio. Hi, Sam.
Hi, everyone, and hi, Jay. Thank you so much for inviting me to be in Pageant Trend today. I'm very excited.
You're welcome and welcome to Pageant Trends. So, for the benefits of our viewers for tonight, so please have a short briefing on your life.
My life. Okay, so
All
hi,
right.
everyone. Again, my name is Samantha Panlilio, and I'm this year's Binibining Pilipinas candidate number one, and I'm representing Cavite. Something about my life is that I graduated as a business and computer science major and have recently moved back to the Philippines just 2 years ago after studying in the US for 7 years. But I was born and raised here. And so, yeah, I'm just very happy to be here um, representing my province.
All right. So, for FYI, you are our first Binibining Pilipinas candidate na may interview dito. So,
Awesome.
it's our pleasure na makapanayam ka dito sa Pageant Trend.
And it's my
So,
honor.
yes. So, akalain mo number one. So, you're the number one for
Yes.
sure. Diba? Okay, so let's start. Anyway, before we start our interview session, so guys, if you have questions to our guest for tonight, so don't hesitate to comment down below, and we will try to read that later, and our guest will try to answer as much as she can. So
Yes.
take note, we will not entertain political question. So ano lang, so we allowed personal questions and also related to her Bini journey. All right? Okay, so let's start our interview session. So our
Awesome.
first question is, why did you enter this pageant? So among all the pageants here in the Philippines, like
Mhm.
hindi ko na babanggitin. So why did you decide to join Binibining Pilipinas pageant?
Yes. So when I first moved back from studying abroad, I just really wanted to put myself out of my comfort zone and really meet people who have the same mindset. And I thought, what better pageant to join than Bini because, there's so many amazing women who are very career driven. And I feel that I'm on the same boat. And so I definitely wanted to expand my network in that area. But, of course, that has changed, especially, during this COVID time. Like, I've had time to think and I really, really want to be a spokesperson, and I'm joining Binibining because I have something to fight about. I have an advocacy, and that's something that I want to make people more aware of. And also, just a little fun fact: my late aunt Myrna Panilio was actually the first Binibining Pilipinas universe in 1964. So, yeah, it's very honorable carrying the family name. So I'm just very excited about it.
All right, thank you so much. So before we move on to our next question, let's have first greetings from our viewers. So we have 63 viewers for
Awesome.
tonight. So let's greet first all of them. So we have our first viewer from, I think it's Maria Gange.
Hi,
Hi po.
Maria. Hello, po. How are you doing tonight? Thank you for viewing and joining us tonight.
Yeah, so don't forget to like and share our live for tonight so that we can have more viewers to see. And then also we have from Edmar Ramos. Good evening po.
Hi, Edmar. Good evening.
We have from Aljon Espinosa. Hi po.
Hello.
And greetings from Sammy Bautista Cacabilos. Good evening.
Good evening, Sam. I am. Same name.
And also we have Chovel Kalusin. Hi.
Hi, Travel.
And we have from Romina Roll.
Hi, Romina.
Hi, Romina. Thank you for watching. Don't forget to share our live. And also, we have from Malaysia. Wow, watching from Malaysia, Saya Hudin Din.
Hi, Sai.
I,
Good evening. Thanks
I
for
hope
tuning
that
in.
I hope that I pronounce it correctly.
I hope so too.
Okay, so let's have uh he has greetings. Good luck, Philippines.
Salamat po.
And also we have from Ards Dos. Good evening. Oh, my question agad. So are you willing to answer this question?
Sure. Yes.
All right. So thank you so much, Arts Dos, for watching and for your question. So will read this. Good evening. My question is, if given a chance to win one of the crown or title of Binibining Pilipinas, what would it be and why?
So, joining Beanie, of course, I want to aim for the highest crown, which is Miss International, according to our Philippine rank. And, any crown that I receive, I would receive wholeheartedly and, of course, treat it as a responsibility to represent our country well. And so, yes, so any crown that would be given to me, I'm very more than okay with, but I do have my special eye on Intercontinental. I think that the pageant itself, like looking at old videos, and of course, our very first Miss Intercontinental, Karen Galman, I think she's such an inspiration. And I definitely want to, experience what she did as well and hopefully bring the crown too. Thank
All
you for
right.
that question.
Thank you so much. And let's have another viewer, Josh S. Petnap. Hi po.
Hello.
And we have Prine Horan Baring. Hi po, Binibini.
Hello. Good evening.
Good evening, everyone. And also watching Arvin Chester Basihan. Hi,
Oh, hi,
Sam.
Arvin.
Lavan Cavite.
Laban.
Mhm. And shout out to Prini Horan Baring. Pa-shout out po.
Hi, Preening.
He's from Cebu.
Cebu.
And also we have watching Keta Mocha Heldore. Good
Hi, Keta.
evening. And we have from Swan Anor. Hello from Camiguin.
Hello, Swan.
Shout out to Mark Gen X. Pa-shout out po. Good luck.
Thank you, Mark, and for tuning in as well.
And also Edmar Ramos has a question. If you
Yes.
woke up tomorrow and gained any one ability or quality, what would you want it to be?
Sorry, could you repeat the question, please?
If you woke up tomorrow and gain any one ability or quality, what would you want it to be?
It would be my ability to go on without sleep because I've been very, very busy these past few days. So I would love to have the same energy that I do as if I've had 8 hours of sleep.
All right. So next, greetings from Ayowana Elena. Greetings from Dominican Republic.
Hi, so awesome.
It's she's actually Miss Supranational Dominican Republic.
Oh, hi.
Mhm.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much, Ayoana, for watching. And good luck on your journey to the
Thank you.
Miss Supranational.
Oh,
And
yes.
we have from Josh S. Becknott. Good evening. My question is how much does the beauty serves when the world will be dominated by a computer?
I think that what the world is looking for, especially with this society, is the beauty within ourselves. I mean, not everything is about your physical beauty, but also what you contribute into society. And so, whether that be through technology or in person, I think what matters is what the person is saying more than just physical beauty, if that is what you're referring to.
Wow, very nice answer. So I think you're ready to to compete for the Binibining Pilipinas.
Thank you, Jay.
Okay, so let's have another question. So, in this time of pandemic, how did you prepare for this pageant? So, kumusta naman ang preparation mo?
Good naman. I mean, it was very hard to maintain a diet, especially when we were in GCQ and ECQ, especially because, it's not like you go out. So I definitely did indulge in snacking and whatnot. But now that we are slowly starting to go back into our normal lives, I'm with KF, Kagandang Flores Beauty Camp. And so shout out to Salatita Raj if you're watching. And so we started our pasarela training, and we also have Q&A online sessions as well.
Okay, so ano naman yung pagkakaiba dun sa mismong actual training to to virtual training?
Syempre, it's different because virtual training, you can't really see your in the moment facial expressions, right? But I think that it's good that we're training and we're very consistent with it.
So, ano yung pinaka-prepare mo doon? Prefer mo doon? So, actual or virtual?
Of course, actual. Iba talaga, if they're there, Tito Raj really helping you with the Q&A, and yeah, I prefer actual.
All right. So, next question. What do you like most about yourself?
What I like most about myself is that I think I am very flexible, and I can adapt easily into the environment that I'm in, because I have been put into situations like that in my life where I don't know anyone. Let's say in going to a different country, I don't know anyone, but like at the end of the day, I think that I'm able to adapt to that culture, and I think that I'm very open minded too.
All right. So, next question. We all know that all of you have um, met each others, all the
Of
candidates.
course.
So, can you tell us something about yourself that no other contestant can say to you?
Um, I Fun fact, my
Mhm.
hobby is the fire dance, and so yeah, that was actually my talent portion in Beanie, but I wasn't able to use the fire. So yeah, that's something I can say about myself that none of my Beanie friends do, I think.
All right. What has been a challenge you've experienced in life, and how did you overcome it?
So as I mentioned, Jay, I did study abroad for college, and that was really hard because I went there by myself, and I didn't have any family members in the US. And so I really had to figure things on my own, learn my own routine in life and what works for me, and, just to be independent. And so that was the first time I experienced personal growth where it was just me. Like I had no physical support system from my family. So that was definitely a challenge, but I'm happy to say that I overcame it.
So that's a great. I think it's much better to live independently than
Yes, I agree.
to yes, because you will learn many things about life,
Definitely.
especially in surviving
Yes.
all the challenges, right?
Yes.
So ako din siguro nung nitong lumaki na ako, so hindi na ako nakadepende sa parents ko. So I work hard for myself,
Yes.
yun. So
Good job.
that's yes, yun yung maganda talaga sa sa pagiging independent. So
Independent.
marami kang natututunan.
Yes.
Okay, so next question. If you could go back in time, what advice would you give to your younger self?
I would tell my younger self that this quote I go by actually in life is that there's always room for improvement. And so I would tell my younger self to push yourself even harder, because even though I did when I was in college or when I started my first job, I feel like I could have done more. And so if my older self would have told me, like, just keep going, then I think that I would have been able to achieve more. But no regrets too.
Okay. Next. So how do you define success in your own opinion?
For me, success is when you have, of course, achieved your own personal goals. But particularly being in this pageant, it might look like a lot of glam and glitz and glam and just photo shoots, but really throughout this journey, I can genuinely say that I've learned so much about myself. And so I think that to me right now, the definition of success is just knowing yourself and knowing what you want. Because if you do know that, then you can project that energy onto other people as well.
All right. So we all know that joining beauty pageants has always been you should have an advocacy. So can you tell us more about your advocacy?
Sure. So my advocacy is building sustainable communities in rural parts of the Philippines. It's actually very interrelated with what I do for work. So right now, I actually help out with a family business, and we're mostly into land development. And so, of course, when we do site visits, around rural parts of the Philippines, or let's say in Cavite, I do notice that, like, it's quite heartbreaking to see that not a lot of people have access to basic necessities like food and water. And so more than just the act of actually building houses and utilities for people, I do want to educate people too, and how to build up a community and how to make it sustainable for everyone around them too.
All right. Thank you so much. So
Thank you.
have you experienced criticism and competing pageantry? So if that's so, how will you handle those criticism?
Of course. I mean, joining a pageant, you kind of put yourself out there, and it's just kind of sort of inevitable for you to not experience criticism. And so, yes, I have experienced it. And I was very sad the first month. I think I joined Binibining and I saw some comments, but you kind of just have to learn from it. You don't necessarily have to ignore it, or feel bad towards, or feel hostile, I mean, towards a person, but instead, read those comments and see if there's something that you can do to grow from it. Maybe they also have a point. So I think just keep an open mind, and if it does get too offensive, then just ignore it, because what matters is who you are.
Exactly. So you should consider it as a constructive criticism in your
Yes.
journey. All
Yes.
right. So next question: is social media bringing people together or causing separation?
I think that social media is bringing people together, because to begin with, people won't have a platform to express their different opinions. And so I think, yeah, social media is bringing people together. And even though you may have a different opinion from, let's say, a person arguing about politics or social economic crises and whatnot, I think it brings people together, because we wouldn't have a platform to express ourselves. And it's also, just view it in a way where you could use it to see other people's point of views, because it's also a learning process. And it's always better to get more information before you make your own judgment.
All right. Thank you so much. Another question: if you could have the powers of any superhero, what would it be?
I would love to have wings and fly. Because ang mahal ng flights right now, it's very, very hard to travel. Ang dami pang travel authority, diba? So
Correct.
I
Unlike
think I would
kapag
just like to fly and get out of here.
exactly, unlike kapag ikaw na talaga nakakalipad, you should go wherever you want.
Yes,
Yeah.
yes. Tax free. I'm kidding.
Correct. Wala na mga papers.
Yeah.
Ako naman, if you will ask that question, I'm going to choose the telepathy
Oh, where you can read
ability.
people's minds.
Yes.
That's a good one
Yun.
too.
Para alam ko kaagad kapag may ginagawa siyang masama or
Ah,
binabalak masama, I can, ano ba tawag dun? Mapipigilan ko siya, 'di ba?
Oh, you're gonna be like,
Okay.
"Hoy, ha?"
Oo, 'di ba? Mawa-warningan ko agad siya
Yeah.
na, "Stop that. That's bad." 'Di ba? Okay, next. Next question.
Yes.
Ito naman, if I were a genie in a battle and could grant you any one wish, what would it be?
Easy. Vaccines for everyone. Because, I mean, it's the most relevant topic today is the COVID 19 and how we are all somehow going to get vaccinated. And so, if I could give everyone vaccines, that would be amazing.
Exactly. Ako din naman, gano'n
Oh,
talaga yung wish ko, 'di ba? Vaccine
yes.
para bumalik na tayo sa normal situation, 'di
Yes,
ba?
yes.
Sobrang nakaka-miss na.
Yes, I agree.
Okay, let's have greetings from our viewers naman para ano, ma-relax tayo, 'di ba?
Okay.
Hindi puro ano, Q&A. So, dito naman tayo sa good vibes.
Yes.
Okay. Our viewers, we have Jessa Ilaya. Good evening po.
Hi, Jessa.
And also watching Ibrahir Buiza. Hello po, Miss Sam from Albay.
Hi. I hope Albay is doing great, and I hope you are all safe there.
And also watching from South Africa, we have Palesa Precious.
Hi, that's so awesome. I heard South
Mhm.
Africa is amazing.
All right. And we have from Sammy Bautista Cacabilos. Hi, good evening. My question is, who is your role model and why?
From Sammy, right? Hi, Sammy.
Yes.
So my answer is I literally always have adored Heidi Klum. I think that she not only dominates the fashion industry, which she is so passionate about, but she's also been able to diversify herself and really use her voice for certain causes. And so I really look up to Heidi Klum, especially given her career path and what she's accomplished thus far.
All right. Thank you so much. And thank you so much for your question, Sammy Bautista.
Thanks, Sammy.
We have from Josh S. Becknap. Wow. Thank you, Sam. Good luck.
Thank you, Josh.
And we have another question from our viewer from Edmar Ramos. My question number 2 is, if you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
Sorry, could you repeat the question? It got cut.
Okay. If you could change one thing about the world, what would it be?
If I could change one thing about the world, it would be it would be maybe discrimination because it has been very prominent from centuries ago, and that's an issue or a topic that is forever changing. And so I just wish that all discrimination would stop somehow. But yeah, if I could change one thing about the world is to eliminate discrimination.
All right. Thank you so much. So we have from Maria Gange. Thank you po, Ate Sam, for noticing me. We love you from Guimaras.
Hi. Thank you also for tuning in.
And we have question again from our viewer from Arvin Chester Basihan. What are your thoughts on Miss International age limit? Also for Vicky.
What are my yes, I did hear about that. And I know that Vicky was aiming for the Miss International crown, and my heart goes out to her. She's so beautiful, and she's such an amazing person as well, especially when we're backstage. And so I just hope for the best for her, and to still fight, yeah.
Yes, that's correct. So fight, laban lang ng laban, 'di ba?
Laban, Vicky, yes.
Laban Vicky. Okay, so we have from Edmar Ramos. Wow, thank you po, Sam. Good luck.
Thank you, Edgar.
And also watching the admin of Pageant Talk Overload Philippines, Anton Eder, Josa.
He's a friend. Hi, Anton.
Thank you so much for watching, Mars. And we have from Sal Orelas Co. Hi po, Miss Sam. Ang ganda niyo po. Love. May I ask you, what is your target crown and why?
Hi Sal, kilig naman ako sa comment mo. And also, like I mentioned earlier, of course, any crown that would be given to me, I'm ready for. But I do have my special eye on Miss Intercontinental.
Okay, thank you so much. And we have another question.
Yes, back to the questions.
Back to question style.
Yes, let's do
So
it.
I know you've been traveling a lot of places in the world. So what has been your favorite place you have visited?
My favorite place is probably going to be Los Angeles because kind of biased, but I did go to college there. And, when I was there alone, my friends there have also become my family. And so I just really miss the place. The food is also so amazing. They have great Mexican food. And most importantly, the people whom I haven't seen in almost 2 years now. So I would really love to go back there and just see my second family.
All right, thank you so much. So I have another question. Do you think men and women are given the same opportunities in life? What are your thoughts about that?
This is a tough question because I feel that women empowerment and women equality with gender equality has been an issue for so long as well. But I think over the decades or the centuries, we have substantially improved that. And, that there's, and though, even though I feel that we are not super equal right now, but I think that we should just instead focus on the fact that, there's so many empowered women today. And we also should just focus on the fact that the Philippines is the first ever country to have two female presidents. And so I think that we are making progress to complete equality. And yeah.
Exactly. Okay, next question. What makes you different from other girls competing Binibining Pilipinas?
Um, I think that because this is actually my first pageant ever. And I'm so very honored to have been able to be part of the top 40 in Binibining. I think what was the question? What's
What makes you different from other candidates?
Okay, so I feel like, yeah, like I said, this is my first pageant, and of course, all the girls are amazing, and we all have our different edges in this competition. But I also did mention this earlier, Jay, is that the fact that I feel like I'm very adaptable to whatever situation you put me in, and so yeah, I think that is my edge in this competition, and of course, grit. That's one thing I focus on a lot.
Okay, so let's go back to nung nag-a-apply ka pa lang sa
Sa
Binibining
Binibini.
Pilipinas. How was your preparation for that? And also who were your inspiration? And then sino nag-udyok sa'yo to join the Binibining Pilipinas?
Well, cause I came back and I was asking my family like, oh, maybe I should join Beanie, and they're like, yeah, maybe you should. And so I reached out to some friends who were also in Beanie in the past years, and they were very very encouraging of it. And so yeah, so right when I got back, I started training now with Kagandang Flores. So I actually trained for 7 months before the final Beanie screening.
All right. So nung napasama ka sa top 40, ano yung feeling mo?
Yeah.
Ano yung unang pumasok sa isip mo na, ay, you were included as top 40. So,
Mhm.
official candidates ka na. Ano yung first thought mo about that?
Well, I was screaming in my head. I was so excited, and I remember I was like kind of shaking pa. And who was it? Katabi ko pa si Gabby Baishano. We were just like ah. It was really funny. Like when we were both announced as top 40. So yeah, I remember because she was standing right next to me.
Sino yung unang in-inform mo na you were the official candidate of Binibining Pilipinas already?
My mom, syempre.
Mm.
Yeah, she was very
So,
happy too.
di ba nung during the announcement of top 40, were you expecting that you will be included on top 40?
Going into the final screening, of course, you have the thoughts na parang, I'm gonna make it. You know, you never think na parang, I'm not gonna make it. And so I always had that mindset. I was very confident at the time. So yeah, I definitely thought I was gonna make it because I also believe that if you manifest it and if you claim that it's yours, and the universe will give it to you.
All right. So, you were actually prepared on that time, right?
Yes.
So, alam mo na kung ano mangyayari na or yung result, 'di ba?
Yes, yes. But of course, humbly going in there in naman.
Correct. And okay, so let's have a question from our viewers.
Okay.
From Sammy Bautista Kakabilos again. Hi, Miss Sam. If you were judging this pageant, what characteristics would you look for when choosing the winner?
I think that I would look for someone who you could tell is just genuine. You know, with some people, the Jay, like you could just tell
Yeah.
if they're a genuine and true and kind-hearted person. So that's one of the characteristics I'd look for, and of course, to see if if this person is joining because she's fighting for something. I feel that all beauty queens, myself included, like we join because we want to be spokespeople. We want to be a spokesperson because we're fighting for something. And so if I do see that drive, that they really want to push for their advocacy and really want their voices to be heard, then that's definitely gonna tick my box if I'm a judge.
Exactly. Okay, so next question. Who is the person you look up to the most?
I answered that. Heidi Klum.
So aside
Yeah.
from that, aside from that,
Aside from
beauty queen naman, you
beauty
look up
queen,
to. Yes.
I love Karen Galman. She actually was our first Miss Intercontinental, and I just thought that she was so queenly in stage, and she just carried herself so well. And so she's definitely one of my beauty queen idols. I think she's amazing, and she seems like she has a great personality as well.
Correct. I like her too kasi yung beauty niya kasi parang ano, hindi lang Pinay beauty na may pagka ano, Latin yung beauty niya.
Yes,
Oo, mga gano'n. So, bagay na bagay talaga siya sa mga ano, international pageant.
definitely.
Diba? Okay, next. If you could teach a new class in school, what would it be?
It would be practicality 101. Basically, like how to file your tax, how to apply for SSS, some things that they don't teach you in school that you kind of have to just discover for yourself in life later on. So, yeah, it would be that kind of class, the practical things that you need to know when you start to become independent.
Okay. So, next question. Okay. What will you, just in case na or if given a chance to win this pageant or ayun, this pageant,
Yeah.
what will you do first?
What I would do first is because I chose my advocacy because I also have experience with actually building sustainable communities in different countries as well. I was given that opportunity when I was in high school. I was working with Habitat for Humanity. We actually went to Zambales. We also went to rural parts of China, Indonesia. And so it was a very eye opening experience. But the first thing I would do if I were to win a crown is to actually make my own organization that is mainly focused on really not only building the houses but also educating the people on how to sustain a proper community and how they could grow together rather than just building a house and giving it to them. I feel that education is also needed in this sort of situation if you want them to be successful.
That's a great answer.
Thank you.
Palakpakan, 'di ba? Ready na. Eto, medyo ano, tong question na 'to. What is the
Oh,
most important issue your generation is facing?
what? You cut out a bit.
What is the most important issue your generation is facing?
I think that the most important issue that my generation is facing is definitely how to kind of organize this whole COVID-19 thing. I was watching um, a TED talk on BBC. It was like BBC
Mm.
Breakfast with Bill Gates, and he was saying that this is definitely a first for everyone, and so there's a lot of issues still with traveling, and even like restrictions and whatnot, and so I think that is a very relevant and timely issue right now. And also, I'm also very curious as to how once the vaccinations are given out, like if I go travel, let's say to Thailand, will they accept this vaccination? Like which kind? And so I'm very curious as to see how that will turn out.
Oh, very nice. Perfect. No. Okay. Next, we have from question from our viewers from Arvin Chester Basihan. Who do you think is the top three binibinis? Who you think will win Miss International? So, don't include you. Yeah. So aside from you, daw, who
Aside
are
from
your top
me,
three binibini?
I would answer your question, but I have made the best of friendships with a lot of the girls, and I really don't want to um, say that because they will tell me off later. I'm kidding. But yes, I've really developed like a deep friendship with a lot of the Beanie girls who I can really call like my best friends and maybe even future bridesmaids. So I think that everyone is doing great. I think everyone is so much, into the competition, and I don't want to uh, say out loud who the top three are because I think everyone has a fighting chance for any crowns that are up for grabs.
Exactly. That's the correct answer for me.
But thank you,
So,
Arvin.
Arvin, thank you so much for your question. Of course, everyone has the opportunity, or they are all competitive when it comes to joining the pageant. Yan. So, hindi naman natin talaga mahulaan kung sino yung pinaka the best. So, malalaman na natin kapag nasa competition or final competition na.
Yes.
Ganun.
Good
So,
nerd.
thank you so much, Arvin. And we have a viewer from our YouTube channel, from Sonia Espada. Hi, is the good today, Sonia?
Hi,
I think
Sonia. Thanks for tuning in.
thank you so much, Sonia, for tuning in. And also we have from Sammy Bautista, Kakabilos again. Hello again. Do you have a boyfriend? What does he think about you competing in pageants?
Wow, personal question. I think he's watching right now. So, yes, I have a boyfriend who's very, very supportive about my journey. And yeah, he's just been more than supportive. And so I'm just very thankful for him too.
Okay, thank you so much. So ayan, alam mo na, Sammy. It's not
Taken ako,
yes,
ha?
oh, taken na siya. Taken na siya, guys. Okay, next. Next question from our viewer. We have from Nimson Esteve Estrabela. Good evening, Miss Cavite. Question. Do you think joining beauty pageant is still relevant in this time of pandemic, and why?
It's very, very relevant because joining a pageant, again, I mentioned this so many times, but we want to be spokeswomen for everyone, and especially during this time. Like, we can use this platform, we can use our Binibining Pilipinas platform to not only inspire people to help out with the community, but more importantly, make them aware of what's happening with the facts and with the relevant news nowadays. And so, yes, I think it is very, very important.
Thank you so much. Again, my question is, what was the hardest sacrifice you had to make when preparing for this pageant?
Definitely my time, because like I mentioned also earlier, is that I work for my family business, and so I have not been able to put in as much time as I wanted. And yes, just the time, because it really takes a lot to practice. It takes a lot, when we're doing our beanie activities. They're very time consuming, but also, it's very rewarding at the end. Like the growth that I have experienced, and hindi pa nga tapos yung pageant, and I feel like I've already
Mm.
grown. So, um, it's definitely a once in a lifetime opportunity. I'm so I'm just very thankful to be here.
Alright, thank you so much. So kumustahin naman kita during the lockdown, ano yung mga pinagkakaabalahan mo?
So I love to cook. So I cooked more in my quarantine period. And what was good is that I actually did some food donation drives also, like COVID-19 food drive PH. And so I would cook 100 meals a day, I think for a while, for like a month or something. And so it was really cool because we got to partner up with the military, like this one group of military. So shout out to Captain Sharon if she's here. And then we actually also had the chance to go with them and actually distribute the foods to different parts of Metro Manila. So that was a very enriching experience, and yeah, that's what I did also for quarantine. And I practiced my Q&A.
Wow, that's great. Dapat practice, 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 'di ba?
Yes.
Okay, so we have from Arvin Chester Basihan. How was your trip this pandemic to some parts of the world? Hehe, kwento.
Arvin, ha? Personal question ka dyan. It was very good. I actually was able to go to Budapest for a work trip and to Spain because my family lives also in Spain. So I haven't seen my dad in almost a year. And so it was very fulfilling to be able to leave the country because again, I haven't seen my family in so long also, and also for work. So it was quite hard with all the travel authorities and, the business visa that you had to get. But yeah. And share ko lang, one thing that was really hard also when I was traveling is that you have to keep your face shield on and your mask the entire time that you're in a flight. So that was very hard because every time I would eat like food or like fries, like I would just put it up a bit, put it down, and put a fry like under the face shield. So yeah, it was quite tough.
Okay, thank you so much. So we have from Sammy again.
Yes.
What would you like to see done to improve the public's understanding of the importance of organ donation? Why? Nakita ko lang po ito sa Twitter dati.
Well, if I was a doctor or more medically informed about this, I wish I could talk more about it. But yeah, I do think that organ donation is very important, especially if someone you love needs it. And I do know that a lot of people need organ donations always, not just nowadays, but always. So, it says, what would you like to do? So, yeah, of course, I would love to. Sammy, if you have any information that you'd like me to share also, please do message me to them, or uh, donation organizations that you want me to promote. Please do let me know if there are some that you know of.
Thank you so much. And my question, how will you handle, just in case you won one of the title in Binibining Pilipinas, how will you handle the responsibility of the crown on the top of your job?
Well, I would handle it, of course, with a lot of Filipino pride, and also I would always remind myself to stay grounded and to always go back to my roots and always remember why I am here and what my purpose is, because I feel that it is you can easily get caught up with all the activities that you have once you win a crown. So yeah, that would be one friendly reminder I would be telling myself all the time, to stay grounded and remember why you're here.
Correct, exactly. And again, from Edmar Ramos, when
Haba.
is the right time to listen and what is the right time to speak? Itong question na to ay
Oh no. Hello. Hello.
Oh, hello.
Okay.
Nawala.
For a while, I was like, hello.
Okay na medyo
Okay na.
yung connection natin.
Yes.
Okay, so let's repeat the question. When is the right time to listen and what is the right time to speak? Itong question po ito ay napanood ko sa Binibining Pilipinas last 2018 at pinatanong po ito kay Tito Boy Abunda.
Okay. So I think that the right time to listen is always, because you should always have an open mind. You should always be open to new suggestions and discussions that people have around you, especially about social issues. And the right time to speak is when you have gathered all of that information with factual news. Then I think that's the right time to speak, is when you have formed your own opinion about it too, with regards to how other people are feeling about a certain situation as well.
Okay, so next question tayo. From our viewer, from Arvin
Oh
Chester
no, it's
Basihan ulit.
Arvin.
Favorite ka.
Oo nga.
Okay, Arvin, thank you for your questions. And if you will win tonight and will represent Philippines now, how will you introduce yourself, name, age, country? Ha ha ha.
Grabe naman, pressure. Oh wait, I'm live. My mom just walked in the room calling the dogs. So I would say, so what did he say again?
If you will win tonight and will represent Philippines now, how will you introduce yourself, name, age, and country?
Hi everyone, my name is Samantha Alexandra Panlilio. I'm 25 and I'm representing Philippines.
Wow.
Grabe na pressure ako dun ah. Thanks, Arvin.
Okay. Thank you so much, Arvin. Okay, so let's have another question for you. Actually, it's a fast talk.
Okay. Wait, Jake. Sorry, I'm just gonna run and get my charger. My phone's.
Sure. Sige, sige.
Okay. Sorry, guys. I'll be right back.
Yes. So thank you so much, guys, for tuning in, and please don't hesitate to like our page, also share our live for tonight so that we have more viewers to come. And also, if you are new to our channel, please don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so that you will be updated whenever we have live interviews and also new uploaded videos. So while waiting for Samantha, uh, let's have
I'm back.
some. Oh, sige. Okay, nandito na si Samantha.
Hi. Sorry for the advertisement. Okay, my phone. Okay,
And
we're good.
syempre,
We're good.
don't forget to support Samantha Panlilio on her journey to Binibining Pilipinas
Yes.
2020 pageant. Ayan. So kung bago ka pa lang or hindi niyo pa kilala si Samantha Panlilio, just visit her Instagram account. Just type Samantha Panlilio and then makikita niyo agad yung beautiful and gorgeous face niya, 'di ba?
Thank you.
And also representing from Cavite. So, isa lang naman siyang taga Cavite na nag-represent sa Binibining Pilipinas. So, madali
Yes.
lang siyang hanapin sa Instagram. And pati na rin sa page ng Binibining Pilipinas. Yun. So, number 1, di ba?
Yes.
Okay, so let's continue our question from our viewers. Si Sammy again. Ay, wait. Kay Sammy muna tayo. Ayan.
Okay.
If you could relive one moment in your life, which one would you pick?
I would pick. I would probably pick. Oh, this is hard. I feel like I do have a lot of moments in life that I do want to relive. But if I were to pick one, it would be probably my college graduation, because it was really a challenge for me. Like the major I was taking, it was a programming major, and so it was very hard to learn all these coding languages. And so I just felt like such a great sense of accomplishment, and the fact that my family was there too, and all my friends were such a great support as well. It was a great moment to celebrate with friends and family and to bring them all together, because that was also their first time meeting. So yeah, that would be a moment that I would go back to.
Okay. From Arvin Chester naman tayo. What are you looking forward to upcoming event of Binibining Pilipinas?
So I'm very much looking forward to our national costume fashion show. Kasi, syempre, our exhibit has been shown na. And so I'm very excited for everyone to see it in person. Or if not in person, of us making rampa on stage. So yeah, I'm very
Mhm.
excited for that.
Okay, so eto, pahabol kay Edmar Ramos. Thank you po talaga, Miss Samantha. Wala akong masabi. I like your answer.
Thank
Super
you.
duper ang galing.
Thank you, Edmar. And thank you for watching.
Yes, thank you for watching, Edmar Ramos. Don't forget to share. Okay, so let's have our fast talk. Would
Okay.
you rather trade some intelligence for looks or looks for intelligence?
No.
Okay. If everything in your house had to be one color, what color would you choose?
White.
What animal would be the most terrifying if it could speak?
Big lizard. Like a gecko or like the iguanas.
Tapos sasabihin nga, kumusta ka? Diba? So weird.
Yeah.
Okay, next. So, would you rather have unlimited sushi for life or unlimited tacos for life?
Oh, hirap naman. Uh, Tacos.
Okay, next. If you had a warning label, what would yours say?
Wait, like warning label parang like on food?
Anything like, for example, do not enter, mga ganun. Don't disturb, mga ganun. Warning label. Ano yung
Enter
sa'yo?
enter with caution.
Ay, perfect. Next, would you rather go 30 days without your phone or your entire life without um, dessert?
I would rather go without my phone. I am a sweet tooth talaga. You can't take the chocolates away from me.
Ako naman, tawag doon, kailangan may phone lagi.
Ah,
Mm-mm.
yeah. Pang selfie.
Correct. Truth. Pang IG, diba?
Pang IG, oh.
Okay, next question. Would you rather be the best player on a horrible team or the worst player on a great team?
Worst player on a great team. Why are you a
Exactly.
team if you're not for the team, di ba?
Correct. Next. If one animal was made the size of an elephant, which would be the scariest?
Again, a lizard. They creep me out talaga kasi they're so, like they move a lot. So, yeah, it's one of my greatest fears in life, lizards.
So takot ka talaga sa lizard, no?
Yeah, the small ones. Actually, yung mga gecko
Oo.
is fine. Pero yung mga butiki talaga, yung green, kasi the way they
Oo.
move, parang it creeps me out a little bit.
Kala ko yung sa ano mismo, yung lizard sa bahay lang. Kasi ano yun, di ba? Yung kulay gray ba yun?
Oo, yun. Di ba green and
Mhm.
gray? Yung
Meron din
butiki.
meron yung green naman sa ano yun, sa trees, sa mga trees.
Ah, okay.
Oo.
Yeah,
Tapos yung brown naman or brown or color gray sa bahay lang yun. Yung
okay.
kumakain yung kumakain ng ng rice. Oo, yun.
Yeah.
Pero
Okay.
meron pang
Both.
isa doon, yung butiki mismo, yung maingay,
Ay,
yung may color red na ano.
maingay pala yung butiki.
Oo, maingay. Yung may color red, yung
Oh.
nangangagat mismo.
Ano ba?
Yun.
I'm gonna YouTube that after.
Oo,
Documentary about lizards.
correct. So, ayun. Sa akin naman, kung itatanungin, of course, yung pinaka kinatatakutan na lumaki, of course, yung ipis, 'di ba? Cockroach.
Ay, yeah. Ay, you
Oo,
know
'di ba?
what? Hindi ako natatakot sa cockroach. Kasi parang crispy nila. So parang, you know.
Ako delikado, 'di ba? Napanood mo yung malalaking cockroach, yung troopers ba yun? Star troopers ba yun? Napalabas?
Yun ba? I'm not
Oo,
sure.
yung malalaking cockroach, yung as in kumakain ng tao, mga ganun. So, yun yung kinatatakutan kong
Scariest one.
mangyari.
Yeah.
Yes, the scariest one. Okay, let's have another question.
Okay.
Who or where would you hunt if you were a ghost?
I would haunt my family so that I could tell them that I miss them.
Okay. So, next. Ay, dito naman tayo sa ano, sa viewers natin. May mga
Okay.
questions sila. Okay, from Joseph Tabar. What is the real love daw? So,
Wow.
since February naman tayo, let's talk about love.
I think real love is when you found someone who accepts you for who you truly are. And it's really hard, I think, to come across someone like that, like a soulmate. So, yeah. Uy.
Ayan. So, ayan. Joseph,
Kikilig
nasagot
na
na.
kayo.
Okay, next question naman. From Sammy again.
I know.
What do you what do you think men can learn from women?
I think that men can learn how to also think with their emotions because biologically, men think more logically while women think more based on their emotions. So I think that is definitely one thing that a man can learn from a woman is to be more connected and to be more open about their emotions as well.
All right, thank you so much. So let's move on to our fast talk again. Ito naman
Okay.
tayo sa ano, sa hindi seryoso. Okay, next question. Which celebrity chef would you most like to make you a dinner?
Oh, Gordon Ramsay, hands down. I love watching Hell's Kitchen kasi, so it's kind of my idol.
All right, next question. If you could only eat one food for the rest of your life, what would it be?
Ferrero Rocher.
Okay, next. How much would someone have to pay you to eat a live spider?
I've already done that, so you don't have to pay me. I did it I think like 5 years ago sa Cambodia. That's one of their delicacies kasi parang tinutusok nila yung spider or cricket tapos rina-roast lang ng konti pero gumagalaw pa yung mga limbs or kamay nila. So it tastes like chicken, honestly.
Ano yung lasa niya?
Parang chicken lang. Like chicken drumstick. Yeah, not bad.
Kami naman nung pumunta kami sa Thailand that time, nakita ko lang siya pero hindi ko
You
siya
didn't indulge.
oh yeah. Kasi parang ano eh, naisip ko pa din na ano eh,
Gagalaw sa
ka-deers.
loob.
Oo, yung gumagalaw.
Yeah.
So, even though malinis para sa kanila, pero pagdating sa atin, diba, kasi iba na yung ano, iba na yung
Yeah.
dating
True.
pag mga ganong exotic foods.
True.
Okay, next question. Mahilig ka ba sa movie?
Love movies.
Okay, so the question is, what would be the worst movie sequel ever made?
First movie sequel.
Oo.
I love Harry Potter, but I really wasn't impressed with Fantastic Beasts. So they're both by the same writer.
Okay.
Para even. Fair.
Correct. Okay, next question tayo. If you join the circus, what would your circus act be?
Fire, syempre, nagpa-fire dance. So, I also do fire blowing. That's one of the hobbies that I have too. So, maybe that while I'm on a tightrope or something, para it's more daring, no?
I also tried fire dancing nung nasa ano ko. I guess nung nagtatrabaho pa ako sa isang company. So, during the Christmas party, I tried it. So, medyo
How was
nakakatakot
it?
din.
Yeah.
Nakakatakot na enjoy naman siya kapag na-play mo na siya. Pero at
Yeah.
first time, medyo hesitant to do.
Yes, of course. And
then also,
it's
nag-ano din ako, yung blow.
blow.
Oo, yun. Try ko din.
It's not hard. You just have to know how to blow it the right way para it won't come back to you, no?
Yes. Ako
Kasi
nung
baka
una,
ma-burn yung lashes natin.
correct. Nung una kong try naman, ayun, medyo natakot yung mga kasama ko kasi medyo matagal yung fire sa mukha ko eh. Akala nila nasunog na yung mukha ko. Tapos ayun, nung second try ko na, ayun, na-control ko na siya na, ay, ganun pala, hindi pwedeng lumapit sa kapag i-blow mo na siya.
Yeah. Tapos yung wind has to be sabay with the wind direction. Kasi if
Correct.
it will just come to your face.
Oo, sa mukha mo
Oo.
talaga tatama,
Oo.
'yun. Ayun yung pinaka-ano, the best experience ko, yung ma-try ko yung fire dancing at saka yung fire blowing ba tawag dun?
Yes.
Ayun. Okay, so let's have, from our viewer, from Chester again. What what do you miss the most on past Binibini events?
I really enjoyed our actually I enjoyed all the activities, of course, but I also really enjoyed our jag shoot because it was outside of Manila, so it was quite fun to go on a field trip with the girls too. It was a great bonding experience.
Correct. So next, our last question na tayo sa ating viewers.
Okay.
Ayan, from Sammy. What makes you blush?
Puro love questions to ha, Sammy. What makes me blush is when someone does little things for me, maybe like my boyfriend, I guess, sending me flowers. That's very cute.
Okay, okay, thank you so much, Sammy, for your question. So move on to our fast talk. Okay,
Okay.
so next question. Have you ever worn clothing the labels or tags still attached?
Yes.
When was the last time?
The last time, maybe recently lang, like maybe 2 months ago. I forgot to take it off.
Ako naman never ko pa siya na-try.
Really,
So,
I feel
ayun.
like pag jacket, okay lang.
Mm,
Kasi, it's outerwear naman. Pero
oo,
syempre, if it's mga more like pants or more intimate clothes, then yeah, you should wash it first.
correct. Okay, next question. If you were a man for a day, what
Mm.
would be the first thing you will do?
I would I would eat because I feel like they just have more space somewhere in there. So yeah, I would eat as much as I can.
All
Or
right. So,
also I would shave because I don't know what it's like having facial hair. So yeah, I always see my brother shave and stuff. So yeah, kind of curious how to see how that feels.
okay. So, next. Hip hop or rap?
Wrap
Sneakers or leather?
sneakers
How many times did you fall in love?
once. Uy.
Uh, first and last sa boyfriend, 'di ba? Taray.
Mhm.
Okay, next. Next, how many times you take a bath?
A day.
Mm.
I take about 3 times a day. Not the hair, once lang yung hair. But I love to body shower kasi ang init, I feel like I'm
Correct.
sweating all the time and like I just want to feel fresh all the time.
Oo, dapat fresh bago matulog, 'di ba?
Always.
Mm. Next, part of the day you want.
Sunset.
Favorite pastime.
Watching Netflix.
Favorite color.
Red.
Favorite song.
Um, ang dami eh. I'm sorry, I can't think of anything right now.
Sige lang.
Um, yeah, I have a lot of favorite songs, but I love Alicia Keys. I also love her song Underdog. Very
Okay.
relevant to our situation now.
Okay, sexiest woman or man you know? O saman tayo para ano.
Sexiest man I know.
Mm.
Syempre my boyfriend. Nanonood siya
Correct.
eh.
Okay, choose one. Sunrise or sunset?
Sunset.
Scrambled or over easy?
Over easy.
Breakfast or dinner?
Breakfast.
Always late or always early?
Early.
City or countryside?
City.
Jeans or leggings?
Leggings.
Always hot or always cold?
Always hot.
Saturday or Sunday?
Sunday.
Okay. Lights off or lights on?
On. Para
Wear
naman
glass.
ano.
Oh, ako ano, lights off. Para makatulog agad, di ba? Pag matutulog na ha, lights off.
Yeah.
Pero pag hindi pa, pag manonood ka lang, lights on dapat. Di ba?
I always have a nightlight kasi when I sleep.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Okay. Wear glasses or contact lens?
Glasses.
Comb or brush?
Comb.
Left-handed or right-handed?
Right-handed.
Brown eyes or blue eyes?
Brown.
Would you rather have more time or have more money?
Time. Because you can
Would
make
you
more money. With more time.
correct? Would you rather have a life rewind button or have life pause button?
Pause.
Would you rather know all the world's languages or speak with animals?
No, all the world's languages.
Okay. Would you rather no one shows up to your ay eto na. Wag na lang tong question. It's out of the line.
Okay.
Okay. Would you rather to stuck in an elevator or stuck on a sky lift?
Elevator na lang.
World peace or stop world hunger?
Peace.
Be an adult your whole life or be a kid your whole life?
Be an adult.
Go on vacation with friends or go on vacation with spouse?
Ang hirap. Ay, hindi ako makarelate.
Spouse
I
or
have no
boyfriend?
spouse yet. So, friends muna.
Boyfriend.
But yeah, friends and boyfriend.
Okay. Next. Side of salad or side of soup? Soup.
Salad.
Get a brand new house or get a brand new car?
House.
Okay. Who is Samantha Panlilio?
Whoa. That one I wasn't ready for. I'm Binibining #1. I'm representing Cavite, and to the best of my capabilities, I intend to win one of the Bini crowns this year.
Wow. Okay, before we end our live session for tonight, so do you have anything to promote your advocacy or your social media and of course all throughout your Binibini journey? So promote it here.
Yes, so hi everyone. If you were tuned in to Jay and I's conversation, thank you so much for watching. And if you can, please also follow Pageant Trend on Facebook, YouTube, and Instagram. And you can also follow my personal social media accounts on Instagram and Facebook. They are Samantha Panlilio or Samantha Alexandra Panlilio, one of them. And also, I also do promote some donation drives right now. COVID-19 Food Drive PH, I think, is very, very important because there's still a lot of families who have no access to basic necessities every day. And so if you can, please do message me and I can send you more links on that, or you can also find them on my social media pages.
How about your promote the Binibining Pilipinas National Costume Exhibit?
Yes, so if you guys were able to make it there, it was very amazing and it's so nice to see all of our costumes on there. And we actually have this new feature. If you go there and so if you go to the Binibining Pilipinas site, there's a link there and you would be able to scan the QR codes on our national costumes and get to take a quick peek of some of the exclusive videos that we have with our national costumes. So if you can, please do that. And again, don't forget to like the Binibining Pilipinas official Facebook page.
All right, thank you so much. Again, please do support Samantha Panlilio in her
Yes.
journey to Binibining Pilipinas 2020 pageant. So just visit her Instagram account, Samantha Panlilio, and also visit on her Facebook account, Samantha Panlilio. Yan.
Yes.
So para magkaroon kayo ng updates about her journey to Binibining Pilipinas 2020 pageant.
Yes, thank
And
you guys.
also, if you are new to our Facebook page, don't hesitate to like, and also um, like our Instagram account and subscribe to our YouTube channel. And also, if you want an update about Binibining Pilipinas 2020 pageant, so just go and like their official page, Binibining Pilipinas official. So sa Facebook page, and also they have an Instagram account. So please follow them. And meron din silang YouTube channel, Binibining Pilipinas. So
Yes.
ayan. So if you want to have an updated event of Binibining Pilipinas pageant. Again, thank you so much, guys, for tuning in. And also, thank you so much, Samantha, for spending your time with us. And I know that you were busy of preparing for this upcoming pageant kasi sa April 17 na, right? So,
Yes, so
medyo,
exciting.
oo, nakaka-excite. Excited na kaming makita ulit ang mga binibining Pilipinas candidates. So,
Yes, we miss you too.
yes, miss na namin kayong makita ulit sa stage. So, I hope na maging okay na yung pagdating sa sa coronation, which is on April 17, right?
Yes.
So, ayun, April 17 yung Binibining Pilipinas 2020 coronation. So, abangan nyo 'yan. And also abangan nyo si 'di ba? Samantha Panlilio, your candidate number 1, 'di ba?
Representing Cavite.
Yes, representing Cavite for sure. She will rock the stage, 'di
Thank you
ba?
so much.
At kaabang-abang, for sure meron 'tong pasabog na na gagawin si
Oh,
Samantha. Oh, hindi ko lang natanong pero
yes.
I know may aabangan tayo kay Samantha Pandilio sa Coronation Night, 'di ba?
Yes.
All right, thank you so much guys for tuning in, and this has been your host for this live interview. I am Jay Barbo, and I am the founder of this pageant trend. So thank you so much, guys, and have a safe evening. And God bless us all. And mabuhay, Philippines.
Mabuhay. Thank you, everyone. Thank you so much, Jay.
Thank you so much, Samantha. Bye bye, guys.